right. All right. So let's start off. I'm going to already break my order, but let's first start off talking about our Christmas in July. Just our thoughts of the fact that we picked the hottest day of the year. It was like 703 degrees that day.
98.
So Amy and Emily were out there dealing with it, and then Jessica's son, I believe, skated the whole time. So I don't know how he did that. And your son, he stopped at some point, didn't he?
He did stop skating. He decided to get on the train and
Train rides.
You know, I will say this. Okay, so we had the little train ride going through town, and I have to say, going a whopping 5 miles per hour, you do feel a breeze. It felt nice. Okay, so any thoughts, though, other than the heat, but what went on that day?
I loved the steel drum band singer.
That was awesome.
The kids really enjoyed talking to Santa from the North Pole.
Very cool.
So we're thinking we'll do it again. We'll definitely do it again, but we might do in the fall.
Okay, so that's Christmas in July. Okay, so now introducing our TikTok creator, Owen. And I've seen, have you done 3 or 4?
I think it's been 3 because we did the Dance Moms Pyramid and the, like the ordering the food, like the drive-through thing.
You did the faceless.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's been 4, yeah.
Well, they've been great. I appreciate it. They're wonderful out there. And so we look forward to whatever you come up with.
Oh, yeah, I've got some major plans. For it,
I have some major plans. Makes me a little nervous, but okay. That'll be good.
It'll all be PG.
Let's talk about the 127 yard sale. That was this weekend. And you all, I believe all 3 of you, went out and experienced it, which is a big deal because 127 happens to run right through the county. And so I guess I'll start with you and I'll work my way over. Emily, where did you experience?
We went to the Gallatin or the Glencoe Fairgrounds, and I just walked around there, checked out some booths, got me a really cute mason jar. You picked up some peaches. Somebody was selling peaches.
Creative.
Giovanni got a radio flyer tricycle.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's about all.
So, I didn't go. I was going to, and I had family. We had family visit, and we don't get to see them very often. But I do have a friend from Owen County, and he's like all about yard sailing. So he actually picked me up a few things.
Okay,
what he back for? One of them is this like grandma sweater. It's like a grandma UK cardigan sweater thing, and it's like hand knit. And then there was this green one. It's like this funky looking sweater. It looks like something that'd be from like the 70s or something. And then a vintage Nike shirt that's like blue.
Amy, what about you?
Well, I had no intentions of going out.
Which is odd because Owen had intentions of going out.
Yeah. Of course, I'm scrolling on Facebook and I see these different things. And so the first thing that I saw was a Barbie house. And actually from a patron here at the library. So I text her and I was like, hey, I'd like to have the Barbie house for the library since there's all the Barbie phenomenon going on. And so she actually delivered it to my house. Thank you, Jenny Hopperton, and the Hopperton triplets. But I did go out later in the afternoon, and I found several things.
So where did you go?
I went to the Glencoe Fairgrounds. We also went to Oakland Baptist Church. I found several things there. I found a cool 1980s wicker vase.
No, okay.
Some wooden spoons.
Don't put water in it.
No.
Just comes right out.
I do like amber glass. I found a piece of amber glass. And, my favorite buy. Like a home interior picture. We all remember home interiors, right?
Do you like home interior?
No, not really. It was a business, and they would go around to homes and have parties, and the ladies would order things, and the woman who had the party would get points and money off her things that she ordered. But anyway, this is the one of the deer and the baby deer, and it's in a wood frame. It's so cute, and I paid $1 for it. And I went home. I went home and directly put it on the wall.
So it was a great time, and so it'll be back next year, and maybe Owen will make it this time. But it sounds like you worked out very well. Okay, moving on. Let's see. So we've gone through a lot. We got 127 yard sale, TikTok creation, return to story times. Okay, so going around the room, has anyone seen the Barbie movie?
Yes, I have.
Okay, Oh, and tell us, do you like it? Just, I guess you don't have to give away any spoilers, but
It's like in my top 10 favorite movies of all time now.
okay, you're gonna have to give me some reference. What other movies do you like? Because if these movies are trash, I'm gonna judge you by these rest.
Girls.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like.
I know you've been put on the spot. I give you no time to prepare.
Mean Girls is probably my favorite movie.
Okay.
So that's probably
it did not take down Mean Girls as your favorite.
No, but they're two very different movies, so I think it's definitely worth a watch.
Think it's worth a watch. Okay.
Yes. I would go see it again.
Very good. Okay, so Emily and Amy, since you two have not seen it,
No.
have you guys seen Barbie: Life in the Dream House? More importantly,
I've not.
see, my daughter came up at an age where she loved it, so I think I've probably seen. I don't know if all of them. I've seen most of them. I'm saying I probably won't see Barbie the movie because I don't want to cheat on Barbie: Life in the Dream House because that was to me the perfect
Is this
Barbie.
a series? I've heard about it, but I've never
It
watched
was a cartoon. Have you seen it?
It's on Netflix.
Is it on still? Okay. Okay, last thing. What are you reading, watching, either or right now? Starting with you, Emily. Are you watching any shows right now?
No.
Well,
Oh, okay. I did go back to Riverdale.
I was just gonna say, weren't you
Don't
watching
judge
that?
me.
Were you watching that last year?
Yes.
What is Riverdale?
Riverdale is about a small town community of high schoolers who are, well, now he's trying to save it. Archie Andrews is trying to
And
save it. It's based on the comic books. It's getting a little weird, though. I asked Owen his thoughts, and he stopped at season 3.
Well, I was watching it in middle school, and I was like really into it,
Mhm.
and then it just like the storyline started getting to a point where I was like, I wasn't enjoying it. I was like questioning, like what it was.
You were like having a fight with the dialogue, and you just couldn't
yeah,
enjoy
I
it.
was like, I don't think this is like accurate to anything.
It's usually a good time to stop watching something. Owen, what are you watching, reading, whatever?
Okay, reading. I am reading Red, White, and Royal Blue, which is about the Prince of England, and he falls in love with I think it's the president's son, and it's like they have like a whole scandal thing going on.
Okay.
And then watching. Right now, I'm just rewatching Gilmore Girls for like the 30th time.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
I want to watch that.
It's so good. And then, not a TV show, but there's this YouTube channel I watch every night to fall asleep, and it's called Get Sleepy. And it's like a podcast kind of thing, and it's this British man named Thomas.
I thought you meant this podcast.
No. It's this British man named Thomas, but he basically just tells bedtime stories, and it's actually very relaxing.
Amy?
I just started reading Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. It's based on, the movie is based on the book. There's actually 4 books to that. And then we just are, as they give you the new episodes weekly now, we're watching Lincoln Lawyer, but I can't think of the author.
Right.
The Lincoln Lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a series. It's not John Grisham.
I know. It's just like,
I can't think of the author.
I'd get it wrong.
That's why I've been sitting here trying to think of the author the whole time, and I still haven't thought of it.
You're like,
And we're watching Lioness Special Ops. The people who created it, Taylor Sheridan is the creator. It's a woman that's on Hallmark movies. Her and her husband are friends with Taylor Sheridan and his wife. And so they got together and they came up with this idea because Jill Wagner, who's on the Hallmark channel, now she went to that GAC thing, which I don't know what, Great American.
Great American.
But her husband is in the military. And so they wanted to do something military.
Okay.
And they're basing it off of things that he has experienced in his tenure in the military.
What are you watching, Mr. Fry?
I am binge watching, let me go alliteration here, Billions on Showtime. So I'm on season 3. So now I'm going to start day trading at my desk. It's about Wall Street. And so I'm going to be like, doing puts and calls. And you're like, you have no idea what those 2 words mean.
You're not watching Yellow Jackets?
I am not watching Yellow Jackets.
It's on Showtime.
I kept thinking Yellow Jackets. I was getting Yellow Jackets confused with what was the Pink Ladies that they had on Paramount Plus.
I watched that too.
Yeah, apparently they're 2 different things. And
they're way too different.
there's colors. That's all it took to throw me off. And then I've got I just leave the jacket for the book on my desk. That's how I know. But Winner Sells All, Amazon, Walmart, and the Battle for Our Wallets. So anyway, all right, guys, that was all I wanted to go through. I had what we're watching, what we're reading, our return to story time, Christmas in July, TikTok, and 127 yard sale.